What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Burning Crusade pre-patch video. So we are on the PTR right now. So today I am going to be suggesting to Paladins how to learn the Zul'Farrak pull so that they can make a boatload of gold during pre-patch, boosting people. Now, right now, at least on my server, a lot of the mages either aren't doing Mara runs right now, or I've heard some horror stories from some of my friends on how they went to Mara and the mage that was supposed to be boosting them died multiple times. On top of that, I think there's going to be enough demand for people wanting to level that Paladins are going to be able to fill a bit of a niche selling Zul'Farrak plus bugs. I'm not exactly sure how much people are willing to pay, but I think if you are quick enough and solid enough, you can get 10 gold per head in here. It's going to depend on your server. It's going to depend on if the mages on your server are actually good at what they do as well. The other big thing for me is that a lot of mages are going to have trouble learning the new Mara pool. I think for a lot of them, not being able to just spam Blizzard and have everything die and actually having to do mana management with Flame Strike is going to be difficult for them. So with those kind of factors combined, I do think there are people who are going to rely on Paladins to come here into Zul'Farrak and to give them a pretty solid boost. So as you can tell, I am clicking the graves and then I'm having them reset. I could probably do 2 sets of the graves without much of an issue. But I'm not going to assume everybody has the same quality of gear that I have. So we're going to click, get all of these open, get all of the undead triggering at the boss. That's why we ran over to the boss for a moment. We're going to go to another reset spot right here. Once they reset, we're going to mount up and then we're going to drag everything together. So because spell power does not seem to be calculating correctly right now on the pre-patch, this is actually less than what I normally have, then I've gone ahead and thrown on a Brilliant Wizard Oil, and then of course I have my Mark of the Champion here as well. So now we're going to gather everything up, make sure it's actually, come on, there we go. Make sure all of our zombie friends are actually getting pulled. I'm not really afraid of dying in any way, shape, or form with the quality of gear that we have, as well as our talents. Let's see if I can do this in one jump. Hey, no problems. So, everything's running up. We're going to jump over. Now, what's really nice about the pre-patch is that we can actually stand here for much longer before having to bubble. But we are going to bubble. We are going to activate our ring again. Holy Wrath. And then throw down. And then we are going to Consecration Dance. Again, I'm not really that worried about dying because of the Demon Forge and Skull Flame Shield. As you can tell, everything is already very low. So we're going to jump over. Jump back, jump over, and as you can see, everything is already almost dead. We are flying through these mobs. And we got the trigger from our Wrath of Cenarius. We're going to run them back in. And then one more Consecrate should pretty much do it. Yep, and that should do it. There you go. That is all of the zombies dead. We're going to heal up, we're going to man up, and now that all of the zombies are dead, we did pull everything. Oh, we missed one. One decided not to come with us. Now, we can go kill the boss as well. There is some loot that can drop from him. Let's see here. Crystal Charge did 23k. Not bad at all. So you can see that the Crystal Charges, even with the AoE cap, are doing incredibly well. So, after manning up, and I do highly suggest getting some 55 water rather than the Morning Glory Dew, we're going to come over here and we are going to pull all of the bugs. What's really nice about these scarabs is they actually have a pretty awesome loot table. They can drop Edgemasters handguards, which some of the new shamans might really want, because they might be dual wielding either flurry axes, or maybe they picked up some axes of the deep wood. Even though they are nowhere near as good as they are in Classic in TBC, they are still really, really nice to have, and some people will probably still throw a couple hundred gold at you. So I'm not even bothering to swap my trinket, to be completely honest. This stuff dies so fast, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse. And we'll kill this bug too, because why not? And there we go. That is all of the bugs and the zombies done in, 6 minutes? What I would recommend for many people is to have another character in the group, turn it into a raid, so that everybody can log out, and you can reset the instance, and it will teleport all of the people you are boosting back to the entrance of Zul'Farrak. Now, I believe you can actually enter Zul'Farrak at level 30, and I don't think it's completely necessary. I would rather come here at 40 after doing SM runs. Now, of course, the lower level characters are going to pull these mobs. So what's really nice as a paladin and not a mage is, quite frankly, we have the health pool, we have the armor, we have the survivability, where we can just run around and pull all of the mobs, and that is going to allow the people that you are boosting to run through and get to the graveyard without having to worry about getting dismounted or having any problems. So as you can see, we can run through all of this. We're not going to get dismounted. We're taking pretty much no damage at all. Your boosties are going to run through here. Now, of course, you are going to be going faster, so you will have to wait for them. But again, it's really not that big of a deal. The closest spot for them to get to at a reset is obviously going to be making the jump here. If they aren't that very good at making those types of jumps, again, they can just ride their mount all the way over here into the corner, and that is going to reset all the mobs. So, pardon me. So that's it. This is a really fast, really easy farm, as well as a boost that you can do in pre-patch. So my gear is pretty much the same. I didn't even use the use effect on my restraint either. That could have been even faster. So yeah, my gear is the same as the previous video. You want 5 pieces of tier 2, and basically you're just stacking as much spell power as you possibly can. Obviously, the Skull Flame Shield and the Demon Forge Breastplate are going to keep you up. If you can get the Mark of the Champion, that is going to be amazing. If you don't have like a crazy trinket like Tear or Essence of Seth, you can always use the Rune of the Dawn, which is going to be 48 spell power to Undead, which is an amazing trinket in its own right. And I think that's pretty much going to be it. For this one, really all you need is Blessing of Sanctuary, and of course, Pursuit of Justice is always nice. But aside from that, yeah, you don't even need to be Prot-Spec to effectively do this boost. So, I hope you found this either entertaining or informative. If you ever have any questions about Paladin boosting, Paladin farms, or just anything about Paladin in general, you can always come hit me up on my stream. I stream every single day around 9 p.m. PST over at twitch.tv/the Duke of TBC. I am going to be having extended stream hours during pre-patch. I plan on boosting for around 6 hours per day, and I'm going to try and stack up as much gold as I can getting ready for TBC. But I think that's going to do it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.